Hi everyone, it's Leona with Leona's Designs, and I am here on June 18th. It's a Tuesday here. I live in Oregon, close to Portland, and I'm getting ready to dig up my bundle. It's an exciting day. I've seen a lot of the bundles on Facebook, and I'm excited to see what mine looks like. So I'm out here on my patio. It's a beautiful day. It's about 61 degrees and it's sunny, and I'm enjoying my fountain and all my plants. I'll turn the camera around so you can. This is my fountain my daughter gave me about 3 years ago for my birthday, and I just love it. It's so comforting and really relaxing to listen to. And I'm here with my plants on my patio in my backyard, just my little sanctuary. And I buried my bundle over here under this big fern in this concrete block. I believe I did a video the day I buried it. So now I'm going to see what it looks like when I dig it up. I'm going to try to do that while I'm holding the camera, and we'll see how it goes. So it's down here under this little ceramic heart. And there it is. Doesn't look like it got too much wear and tear. We did have a lot of rain this spring, and doesn't look like it got affected too much. Apparently it was sheltered by the plant and that ceramic heart. So I'm going to take it over to my table now and we'll unwrap it, see what it looks like. I'm going to just pause it for a minute and put this phone on my tripod so I can have two hands free. All right, I hope you can see the bundle here, and it really is just kind of damp. The twine doesn't look too damaged, just a little bit black here. There's a little bit of dirt on it. Just gonna see if I can unwrap it without my scissors. And let's see what we got. I'd have to pause it and go in the house and get my scissors. I don't know. But glad to see mine's pretty intact. I saw some of them on Facebook that just had little fragments of their bundles, and I felt bad for them. I did not bury mine in the ground, so it's probably one of the reasons why it didn't get too damaged. I think I can get this off without cutting it. Just a lot of dirt and leaves. There's a little tiny spider. Just anxious to see if anything affected the cloth. Sorry about the background noise. Since I'm outside, there's cars and people walking by. Okay, we're almost there. A little bit more. Okay, so there's the twine. not really affected at all. I had a pine cone in there. And I believe I had wrapped up a stick in it. Oh, and I wrapped up a tea bag in it, I believe. Wrapped up these sticks and some moss. The tea bag is pretty well disintegrated. And this cloth I wrapped it in, that turned out pretty nice. Be using that for something else. This is my main cloth that I stitched on. It's got the tea all over it. But it doesn't look like it's disintegrated at all. It's kind of damp, and it's got, I don't know what that is, little bits of tea. Looks like it started to mildew. But it's pretty well intact, and I can still read the letters. If it comes back to you, it's yours. So I guess it's mine. It came back. So I'm gonna go in and wash it in some clean water. It's pretty sturdy yet. And I will come back to you and show you the results when I'm at my desk. Thank you for watching this big reveal. See? Okay, I'm back inside at my desk, and I've got this piece. It's almost dry. It's a little damp. I rinsed it out, and it looks pretty good. This is the piece that I wrapped it in. It's stained nicely. I think what I'm going to do is mount this piece with this piece on top of it in my journal, and then use a piece of that twine also. I might couch it down. So I have to, excuse me, see how it fits in my journal. The journal's getting kind of fat. And this is week 25. So I think I might have to trim some of this off. I think I might trim this edge off. About here. And I'll use that for something else. I'm just going to cut it right there and hopefully rip it. And then I'll stitch this down to this. And maybe put this on here somewhere. We'll see, but I just wanted to make sure it fits in my journal. Move this out of the way. And I think I'm going to put this right in the middle. And just stitch it down with some of this maroon thread. I think I used this same thread to create these words, but it kind of changed colors. And I think I'll just do, I don't know if I should do a blanket stitch or just a running stitch. I think I'll just do a running stitch. Stitch that down. this video I am filming in the house horizontally, like I always film. But the video that was the big reveal outside was filmed vertically on my phone, so sorry about the transition there. When we went from outside to inside, the screen probably flipped. I'm not sure how that's going to look when you're viewing it, but hopefully it won't be too big of a problem. My thread's getting caught on my scissors. This really was a fun experiment, and I am going to do it again. I decided I want to try doing it again, and the next one I am going to bury. I think I'm going to bury it in the dirt over by where I planted some wildflowers. And I'm going to bury it on the first day of summer. And then I'm going to dig it up on the first day of fall. See what happens, if I have anything left. And maybe I can find something rusty to put in there with it. I didn't have anything rusty to put with this. But maybe I can find something. So while I was waiting for this to dry, after I rinsed it out, and I did wash this bigger piece, I was waiting for it to dry. I was watching another video, not by Catherine, but by another YouTuber, and I decided to coffee dye some fabric. And so that is outside drying right now, and my hands smell of coffee. So finally I am caught up on all the weeks. I'm anxious to see what's going to be next. Actually, we're almost halfway through the year. It's amazing. Time goes so fast. So I'm just going to continue sewing around this, and I'll be back when I finish, and we'll see if we can figure out where to put this little piece of twine. Okay, so I got it all stitched on around the outside with running stitch. And then I thought it would be kind of cool to put the piece of twine like in loops here at the bottom, and maybe put "It Is Mine" inside. I don't know if I'd stitch it or I would just write it with some fabric pen. But that's my plan. So I've got some black embroidery floss, 2 strands. I'm just going to couch this down. Kind of got it pinned right where these loops go. See if I can just stitch it down where these loops form. And I can take the pin out. do another stitch there to hold it. Stitch that down, and then over here, I'm gonna tie it off right there for now. Go in there. And then I'll do the same on both of these loops. And I might just go around it and couch it, the whole thing down. I noticed when I stitched this down, I got it a little crooked, but it's okay. All right, if I can get this one stitched down now. Of course, I got my thread too long again. No, I always do that. One more stitch. I think that's going to look really cute. Just talking to my daughter went right after I shut the camera off. My daughter called, so that was good timing. And I was talking to her, and she said, I'll call you back. She had to go for something. She said, I'll call you back. And I thought, oh, hopefully I can get this video done before she calls me back. Oops. Went in the wrong place. Alright, I guess I can leave it that way. Just do one more stitch. And, oops. I think that looks pretty nice. I'm just going to couch around it a little bit, and I'll be back to show you the results. Okay, I got it all couched down. I think it looks really nice. So I'm planning to take this fabric pen. It's an extra fine tip marker from Tulip, and I'm going to write, "It is mine." I'm not sure if the letters will be big enough for me to stitch. It is M-I-N-E. It is mine. So there you go. It's my little eco-friendly solstice project that I really had fun doing, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the big reveal and the look of it afterwards. And I'm going to stitch it in my journal now. And I hope to see you again next week for week 26, whatever that is. Have a great day and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.